Hi, welcome back to Destination FBA. So today we're going to be chatting about all the things you might need when it comes to sending products into Amazon. So first things first, when you buy an item that's got a sales label on and it just will not remove, get yourself a hairdryer. Gently warm over the label and you should find that it will lift quite easily. Now if that doesn't work, we then have sticky remover. That just needs a tiny little bit on the label, then get yourself a cloth, give it a wipe and you should find that it will come up perfect. So next we have poly bags, and I do tend to buy a variety of sizes. It is really important that they have that warning label on them. Now you can buy these in Amazon, but if you look around on the internet and buy them in bulk, you will find that you will get them much cheaper. So an example of time you may need to polybag a product is if you have a toy where you can physically touch the item. Now sometimes these bags just aren't big enough, and this is where I use bubble wrap. Again, buy it in bulk, 50 metres, 100 metres at a time, you will save money, it will be much cheaper. So when we're prepping things like shampoos and body wash, it's really important that we don't get any leakage. So what I tend to do is pop some sellotape over the seal and then polybag the items. So get yourself a tape dispenser and then you won't be spending forever trying to find the end of the sellotape. So for next we're going to need our product labels and our labels for our shipments. So I get these 44 to a sheet, and I buy those off Amazon, and then I also get labels with 2 to a sheet for the shipments, and I buy these in packs of about 500, again on Amazon, and the price is really reasonable. Now if we're printing, we obviously need a printer, and LaserJet is always recommended so those labels don't run if they get wet. So I'm using a HP LaserJet Pro 200. Now this was quite an expensive printer when I bought it a few years ago, but at the minute it's still going great, so there's no need for me to change, but you can pick printers up really cheap. So next we have boxes, and again I buy a variety of sizes. I always buy double walled as well. Now if you're just setting out, you may not want to pay out for boxes just yet, but you could ask in local shops and you could look on Facebook Marketplace as well. Now you may find that they are only single walled, and if this is the case, just make sure that you are packing everything well. You don't want anything to get damaged. So once we've packed our boxes, I use brown tape to fill any gaps. Just tear it off, scrunch it up and use it to fill in any voids. Now we could use bubble wrap, and when I don't have any brown paper I do use bubble wrap, but that can get very expensive and it's much better to use paper. So the next item, I don't use a huge amount, but it is useful. So we have the Barcode Scanner. You can use this to scan your item when you're adding it into Amazon, and also to scan the barcode on the shipment label when you're uploading everything to UPS. Now I don't use this as much as I probably should, but when you have a huge amount of boxes and you need to put all the tracking numbers in, it is much quicker. So you don't have to have this, but it is a nice little bonus. So the next item we're going to need is a tape measure, because when we're popping all the items into the shipment page, Amazon are going to want to know the sizes of all your boxes. So then that leads us to the final item, which is a pair of scales. Now these ones I've just recently bought that have the separate display, so I can literally put the boxes on here and weigh as I go. Now in the past I used bathroom scales, and whilst this is okay for a start, it becomes difficult when you're weighing boxes of 20-23 kilos. It's very hard to balance the boxes, to hold that much weight and to get an accurate reading. So I would recommend these. They are the best buy I've had in the last few months, and they're only £32 on Amazon. So there's not too much there to get started with. The boxes, so you may want to look around and get free boxes for a start. Things like the scales, the barcode scanner, you may not want to buy immediately, but ultimately in the long run they will benefit you and they will save you time. So I hope that's helped a little. If there's anything at all you do have a question on, please pop a comment below and I'll answer you as soon as I can. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye bye.